So in this lecture, we're gonna see about your macros, okay? So you're gonna see what do you mean by macros, okay? And why we need, okay? Why we need macros, okay? Okay, why we need and how to initialize them, okay? How to initialize them, okay? So now let's start, okay? So first is your macro. So what is macro, okay? So here what macro does, okay? It just use your preprocessor, okay? So what happens? First we have the preprocessor, okay? Then after the preprocessor, your code will be compiled, okay? So what happens here? Say here I'm an expression, okay? So we use a tag define, okay, and a name value equal to 10, okay? So this is a macro variable, okay, macro name with the value, okay? Now if I want to use, say in main, okay, so I'm going to use this printf percentage d, okay, comma value, okay? So what happens here? Instead, if I simply put here int value like that, so what happens? This value address will be created. Address will be created, and the 10 will be placed here, right? That's what we discussed, right? So if we create a variable, its address will be created and its value is been stored there, okay? But here what happens? This preprocessor will see, okay, there is a value thing, and what happens? It will just copy paste this part. So no compilation happens here. So what happens? Simply this expression is been replaced like, okay, in the background, okay, printf percentage d, okay, comma 10, okay, just copy paste, okay. So this saves your compilation time, okay. If you have more variables, more complex variables, if you define them in macros, okay, if you have simple expressions, simple variables, so this will reduce your compilation time, okay. So this will reduce your compile time, okay. So now let's see how to initialize your macros, okay. So this is the rule. So you use define, then macro name, value or expression, okay. So we can put either 10 value or an expression, say a star b, okay, like that, okay. So now let's see what are the rules, okay. So first is your uppercase letters, okay. So your macro should be uppercase letters, okay. So just keep this, okay. Yeah. So let's see the rules one by one, okay. Yes, so first is your uppercase letters, okay. So what this means, say I'm going to initialize a macro, okay, define, okay. So that define should have max, all capital, so that I can able to identify, okay, this is your macro, this is your macro variable, like that, okay. So that's the thing, okay. So I need to use all caps, okay, and if there are two words, okay, max underscore height, okay, like that I need to initialize, okay. So that is the first one. Then next is your arithmetic. I told you it can be expression or values, right? So if you are having expression, define max height, okay, max height of 50 star 2, okay. Now if I use max height, this will be replaced, so your expression should be in the parenthesis, okay. Then next is that for parametric or function like macros, okay. So we're gonna have a function, say define temperature to convert C underscore 2 to F, okay. So now we have this function, okay, and the expression will be just giving x star 1.8, okay. So function like we need to use any sort of parameter. You can say like we need to have a pop-up parenthesis, okay, for this expression, okay. So 18 plus 32, like that, okay. So 18f parent height, like that, okay. So this expression I need to have a proper parenthesis that surrounds making this value, okay. So now I'm going to initialize your macro in your STM32. Okay, so let me just go to the STM32. Okay, okay. Now let's use a macro. Okay, so define size. Okay, caps, all caps 5. Okay, now I'm gonna use the printf. Okay, printf percentage d, the value of macro equal to percentage d. I just put size. Okay, now remove all these parts. Okay, yes. Okay, now let's run this. Okay, now let me go to the debug. Okay, here let me run it. Let's see. Yes, you can see. So I just copy paste the value. Okay, no compilation happens. Okay, so that's the first thing. Okay, then let's see the expression. Okay, so your macro is I'm gonna put this one. I just put a normal function 10 star 2. Okay, I'm put the expression here. Okay, now let me run this. Now it should give the answer of 20. Okay, I just close this. Okay, now run. Okay, now your value of macro will be the expression of 20. Okay, so what it does, it just compiler just copy this. It checks that a macro has been initialized. It will check where and all this macro name is there, and you can see that before that you can see, yeah, you can see this, right? Macro expansion. So the compiler knows. Okay, yes. Okay, it just directly pastes like this. Okay, so that is your second one. Okay, so third one is with respect to your expression. Okay, so now let's say I'm using a dot add. Okay, add x. Okay, x comma y. Okay, now put this one x plus y. That is your expression. Okay, now I'm gonna put this one add 5 comma 3. Okay, 5 comma 3. Now let's see. Okay, now let me close this first. Yeah, wait a second, let me run it again here. Yes, yeah, you can see 5 plus 3. Okay, so you just copy paste this expression here. Okay, so now what happens, your third rule, what we mentioned, that we need to have this expression. Okay, so let's say this is your expression. Okay, x star y of product. Okay, product. Okay, now check, I just need to put the caps product. Okay, now my aim is to product a plus 1, a equal to 5, b equal to 6. Okay, b equal to 6 int a equal to 5 int b equal to 6. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I need to put the product of a plus 1 comma b. Okay, so now what happens, yeah. Okay, now let me run it. Yes, close this first, run it again. So as per our logic, it should be 30. Not 30, it should be 5 plus 1, 6, and it should be how much, around this one, 636. But what happens here? It is just 11 because we haven't put the proper parenthesis that we need. Okay, if you are going to increment like that, okay, so it's better to have your variables under a parenthesis. Okay, if I have these parentheses, so what happens actually, before it was b was multiplying with 1, then added with a. Okay, now this has been replaced. Okay, now if I close this and run it again, yeah, you can see now this is perfect. Okay, yes, so that's how you need to initialize your macros. Okay, okay, then let's have a equation. Okay, so I'm gonna use temperature convert. Okay, so this converts your this one C to F. Okay, so I need one variable X. Okay, so now what happens, I'm going to use the expression X. Okay, under X, then this is multiplied with respect to your this one star 1.8. okay, Fahrenheit. Okay, so it doesn't consider this integer and all. Okay, just copy paste the expression. Okay, plus 32 OF. Okay, now what here I'm gonna do, I'm gonna print let's say I'm gonna convert this one 50 degree 50 Celsius equal to how many Fahrenheit? Okay, percentage not 2. So this is I'm going to create in a float way. Okay, so F. Okay, now so this is your expression F. Okay, that I'm going to have. Okay, so now here F inside. Okay, now you're going to put this one that is your value. Just copy this. Okay, copy this whole, paste it here, and here inside I need to put the same expression. I need to put the values. Okay, so I'm gonna put 50. Okay, 50 F. Okay, 50 F. Okay, 50 F. Okay, let's see, I'm just gonna remove this F. Okay, yeah, yes. Okay, now let's run this and see. Just gonna go to my user, and just go to your workspace, debug. Yeah, so you can see the conversion happens. Okay, so I just replace this 50 there, 50 there, and that's it. Okay, so that's all about your macros. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. So in this we learn what do you mean by macros. Okay, what is the use? Okay, how to initialize, and what are the rules we need to follow while initializing your macros. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you.